here with another episode of Ron Talk. It's your favorite daily talk show where I come on and just kind of some of my random thoughts and issues that hit me that day. Not enough to make a whole long video, I'm out flying a drone or demonstrating a GoPro camera, something like that. Just quick random thoughts. So let's get right into it for today. The DJI Fly App was updated today on the iOS store. This is June 9th, and it was upgraded to version 1.6.5. And just within the last week, it went up to 1.6.4. So this is a quick upgrade. And let me read the notes to you here. I was going to write them down, but I did not do that. So here's the exact I'm going to call it notes. What's new? That this is the what's new thing they say in here. Fixes certain issues and optimizes overall app quality. Now I know everybody loves when they give that type of description. I'm being sarcastic. People always say, "Well, why don't you just say what they did and what they improved or whatever?" Yeah, just keep pinging DJI support and keep asking them. We want details on what these updates do. Just don't tell us optimizes and fixes things or whatever. Tell us what it's fixing. So, okay, so that's that. And I do know that it also, I've heard reported it comes with a firmware update too. So this is for specifically for the Air 2 and the Air 2S. When you apply this app upgrade and you start to drone up, it'll prompt you for a firmware upgrade. I haven't done yet. I don't have the firmware numbers, but I will. I will get those. I will get that. I will get to it tonight or tomorrow and report back to you. And I will do a firmware test flight. The firmware may say something different. Maybe it'll be specific in what it does, but if it doesn't, I'll just give it a quick flight. If nothing changes, I may not even post it, whatever. If it's not even worth talking about, I'll just, I won't even post that flight. But if there's changes in there, I can show you. I'll do a screen recording and show you what has changed. So let's move on to another, probably the big topic here. And I don't have a lot of details, nothing specific, or I don't even have any reasons why this has happened. But the Mini 3 Pro. It's been out. It's a couple weeks ago. It came out for the people over in Europe and probably the rest of the world. And just this week, mostly it's hitting the hands of the people in the U.S. And already we were getting reports from our European friends that they were having range issues, signal strength issues, however you want to say it. They weren't going as far as they could, even their Mini 2 drones. And a lot of us wrote it off as just being. They have different restrictions in Europe and the UK about signals. We have the FCC that controls broadcast signals here. They have a different body, and their signals are regulated tighter than ours. They're not allowed to output as much signal as we do over here. I'm not an engineer here. I don't understand any of this. I'm just, trying to explain it the best that my limited knowledge knows. So we kind of wrote it off as that. But now the U.S. people have it, and they're reporting similar things. Like a lot of people are reporting they only get out to about 300 meters, and they're losing signal connection. They're going into automatic return to homes, and not just the one random person. If you go into Facebook groups and you check all the big Facebook groups like Drone Nation, shameless plug for Drone Nation there. All Farts of Drones, the Mini 3 group, Build a Drone Reviewer, Coast to Coast Drones, all our favorite groups out there. You see reports on all these groups, not always the same person, different people reporting the signal loss. And even our good friend Sean over at Air Photography, he's even having the signal issues too. And he verified that he has a North American drone and not a European model. So he's got the same drones as U.S. guys do. So and he reported in city testing he can only get between 200 and 400 meters range. If he even did we'll call it a country, a rural range testing, he got 2,700 meters, but that's much less than he was getting with his Mini 2. So this is a real issue. It's not just a few random people here and there. I've seen too many. I've seen as many people say they're having range issues as people say they don't have range issues. So but there are famous people. Philly Mike, he took his out. He went like a mile. I don't know what that translates there with the meter. I'm not a good metric guy, but he went his miracle mile in the city, so he was pleased with it. Billy Kyle, we had him on Drone Nation Monday night. He's happy with his signal strength and range. So yeah, it's weird how some people are having no issues at all, and some people are having a lot of issues. So again, I got no theories yet whether this is software, hardware. I've got no idea what's going on here, but I know it's a thing, and I was hoping we would get a really smooth release here with the Mini 3, just because the last couple big drones have had some, we'll call them opening day bugs or problems. Going back to the Mavic 3, we had the range issues almost from day one on that, and a couple other things. And then the Alltel drones came out, and they had issues too. Like the Nano had the jello effect at first, and had the wind issues or whatever. So now that again, for the most part, the Mavic 3 and the Nano have been kind of fixed with firmware updates after a couple of months. So let's hope that DJI can quickly get this problem resolved on the range for the people that are experiencing it, and maybe even get it done faster than it took to get the Mavic 3 or the Alltel Nano fix. I'm not mentioning the Alltel Lite because they didn't have the Alltel Lite. I don't know, what issues it had, if any. So, but anyhow, that's it for now. I'm not going to go on and on because that's all the information I really have now. I don't want to speculate on what's causing this yet until we get kind of more details. But this does seem to be a brewing issue, and it saddens me because I was really hoping for a trouble-free release here. And for the people that don't have the range issue, they have a pretty trouble-free release. I have the Mini 3. I don't have the range issues. I will keep testing it to see if they do pop up for me. But so far, I haven't seen them. Everything else is hunky-dory with the drone, working great. Camera's great. Low light's great. So but as I always say, it doesn't matter how good it's working for me or Billy Kyle or Philly Mike. It's got to work right for everybody or whatever. 99% of people, it's got to work right for you. You just can't put out a product and half of them work right and half of them don't. You got to, they all got to work right. So let's just hope that they can, get this resolved quickly here, maybe with a firmware update in the next couple of weeks, and just bang this range issue out, and we can all go back to having a good time, flying the drones. And one other thing, it's been DJI dropped sent an email out. It's on their website. They got a promo for an event on June 15th, and I believe it's the Rowan 3 gimbal coming out. So that's the next thing on the DJI calendar there. So okay, that's it for tonight. Just a shorty. I will keep I'm going to dive into that Fly app and firmware update for the Air 2 and the Air 2S probably tomorrow. And I'm going to keep my eye on the Mini 3 range issues and try to, maybe figure out, maybe what's going on here. So, okay, we will see you on the next one, folks.